take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Eastern Michigan's offense comes on the field to open this game. So here we are, the semifinal stage, the final 4 teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kurt, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off. National championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with them. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Wilson. Receiver makes the catch. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Comes up with the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. The short completion of the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down after that short completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pop over the middle. It's Martin. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense sets up with a first and goal. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. The freshman with a little too much air under that one. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Pass rush gets home.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Makes it look easy. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And they're just taking knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Because I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
And completion makes it second and short. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Here he goes. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play. The Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And the defense brings him down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
The throw. It's Stockton. Took contact on the throw. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Dogs.
The offense comes up with a touchdown here, but that defense had the pressure. I thought they were going to get to him, but give him credit. He got rid of the ball just before contact.
PAT makes the score 7-3.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. After the incompletion, second and 10. What can they do here to make it third and manageable? He's back to throw again on second down. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face third and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Incomplete for a third straight play.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed near the sticks. It's Taylor. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. A new set of downs after that completion. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the single back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what would be the play call?
He missed it. Off target that time. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. Down the middle, it's Bates. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Stop the ball to 44. First down and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, great job there by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up.
He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. They call the draw play here. First down, looking for more now. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? To throw, it's Stockton. Makes a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. They'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. No press here. The defense backing away. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. We're looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And the completion made. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Caught over the middle, it's Barber. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Quarterback sets up looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He gets loose. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. Excellent field position here for the offense. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Dogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So with only a few seconds left before halftime, out comes the field goal unit trying to tie this game up before the break. And it's good right down the middle. And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Caught over the middle. It's Barber. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. And it's caught across the middle. He brings him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Touchdown, Georgia, to put them on top now.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Eastern Michigan.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Eastern Michigan's offense is back out there now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Bates.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. The sure hands. It's Bates. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quick throw to the left side. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Second down after that previous play.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a third and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he make it to the marker? And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Offense now operating in the red zone. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught, can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. Trying to punch it in here. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Blocked by the receiver. And he scores. Touchdown, Eagles. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. The offense with some pre-snap motion. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Wilson. The pocket breaking down. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short catch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. We're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Looking for a receiver. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Bates. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. He could go. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Dogs. A great return as the defense comes up with a huge takeaway and score. Building on the lead now. Playoff victory so close they can taste it. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter.
Chris, I think the quarterback gets fooled here. He might have thought it was man-to-man coverage. I thought he might go to the outside. He comes back to the middle, and that linebacker's playing zone, reading the quarterback's eyes, steps in front of that throw, and takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Hot over the middle. It's Martin. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Bates. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. 1st down to the 48. Turns it loose downfield. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or then check him out. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Frazier.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
To the air. It's Stockton. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Dogs will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Eagles offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's got a man down the middle. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
At this point late in the game, you've got to be willing to take some risks, and this quarterback understands that. He puts the ball up in a one-on-one matchup, trusts his receiver. Receiver battles, comes down with a big catch. It pays off. Now let's see if they can put points up on the board.
They bring him down after a short gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The pass rush closing in. The tight end makes the grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Wilson. Moves out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be first and goal from the 1. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's press coverage now from these DBs. On first down, it's play action. Takes a quick catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Grinding away with a running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Bulldogs will send the punt team onto the field. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. No fair catch. He feels the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Eastern Michigan offense back out on the field now. When it comes down to this, they need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's found some room at the 45. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. All right, serious drama here. The semifinal game comes down to the final couple minutes. Can the offense make a play here? Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it. That would have been huge. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. Can the offense step up? And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Let's bring up third down. The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.